Alright, njagala kuddamu ate nnyanirize Honorable Asuman Kiyingi, Deputy Chairperson, Leadership Code Tribunal. Once again, atwalire ku salama akulamuseeko, ate once again ne Mr. Stephen Okello naye akulamuseeko. Honorable ddamu tulamuseeko tukulabeko then tugende ku kibuuzo ekisooka.
Yeah, good morning viewers. Mwasuze mutya bannaffe abatulaba. Amanya gange nze Asuman Kiyingi. I'm the Deputy Chairperson, Leadership Court Tribunal. My chairperson is Dr. Rosalyn Karugonjo Segawa. I have 3 other colleagues on this tribunal, 5. Honorable Okello Wange Jane, Honorable Didas Mufasha Bakunzi, Honorable Joyce Birimaso Nalunga. That's the 5.
All right. Do you have any comment on what you chowulidde kitogerako oba tewali tugende maaso n'ekibuuzo ekisooka? Any comment?
Yeah, njagala bebaza ensonga zammwe ezo zemulambisa obulungi ennyo ezibadde zikwata ku ggwanga lyonna lyonna. Nyumiddwa emboozi yammwe. Ebinkutteko oba sina kyenyinza kwongeraku ku birala, naye kinkwatako ekisinga obukulu kyekya IGG campaign gye yatandise eyoga nti bannange abantu bagamba nti enguzi nnyingi mu ggwanga, naye nga be basiba olw'enguzi tebalabika, nga bebawozesa okulya enguzi tebalabika. Naga nti kati tutandike campaign empya yoga nti okay, Asuman Kiyingi ofuna $5 million omwezi. Lwaki ennyumba eno ya biliyoni 2 oba 3 wagifuna otya, wagijjawa? Tunnyonnyole. Bwe bikulema okutebya n'okunnyonnyola mu ngeri ematiza, eba kutwale mu Leadership Court Tribunal. Ebintu ebiddize gavumenti mwe babijja obikomyewo bikole ku nguudo, ku malwaliro, ku masomero n'ebirala ebiyamba eggwanga lyonna lyonna mu kifo ky'okugaggawaza omuntu omu. Ekyo nkirabye nti kyabadde kintu kikulu nnyo era campaign eyo buli omu alina ogiwagira.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Honorable Asuman Kiyingi. Mr. Stephen Okello, have you been following our talk in Uganda for any chance? I doubt.
No, honestly.
Have you picked anything?
I can't claim that I was following, although I was guessing.
Can you guess on any? Can you guess and comment on anything?
Maybe you talked something about the International Anti-Corruption Day.
Oh yeah.
Which is there on 9th December every year.
Yes.
So no, I was told to watch this week.
I think
I'm not sure.
He will guide us.
Where should I be watching?
Okay,
this way or this way?
All right.
Because that distracts my attention. Sorry about that. So anyway, like I think I tried to understand my brother, Honorable here, is that there is a general cry. Corruption is on the increase. What is the problem? We all know that Uganda, internationally, is known to be having, if not the best laws, the best institutions to fight corruption.
Yeah.
And but you find that corruption is still on the increase. So where is the problem? That is why this year, for the Anti-Corruption Day, the theme is that we would like to promote active citizen participation in social accountability.
That is the theme?
That is the theme.
For this year?
For this year, yeah. Okay. So we want the citizen really to be part of this war. You know, we have just received the new leadership at the Inspectorate of Government. Okay. So when we were taking them through, for us who are the directors, taking them what we do and how we do it, they post the question and say, wait a moment, where are the citizens in all this?
Okay.
Because we tell them we have conferences in this, we mobilize workshops, but then they say, but where are the citizens? What are they doing? So now the new thinking is that we should really improve bringing on citizens on board, so that we try to approach anti-corruption from the preventive point of view, rather than curative, chasing the thieves and.
So we should do the prevention is better than
prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
But we shall also continue the other
Chasing.
aspect, chasing. But chasing is fairly limited in the sense that, first of all, even by the time you catch the thief, you are not going to recover all the money.
Of course.
Okay? It is very expensive, it is time consuming, and but if we can prevent, and then we don't have to chase. Now, even when you catch and then you take them to court, the burden is on you. That the person you have brought actually stole or took public funds. So it is the burden on you to prove, and most often we fail to do that.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Ekoro. Actually, you have done us good because the International Anti-Corruption Day is on the 9th of December.
Yes.
2021.
Yes.
All right. Let me go back to Honorable Chinji, Kanzilio Kugwe, then Tera. I come back to Stephen, then I go to Alfata Bekuchabo Zanaye. Honorable Honorable Asmani Chinji, Senso Kulaba. But tuba tuogere chigambo Leadership Code Tribunal. Chigambo cha vigambo vya Ruzumbu. Chitegeza, what is it? Oba korachi. Court chichi, what is it? Tandikira utati.
Neyanziza nnyo. Leadership Code Tribunal kakiiko oba kooti eyateekebwawo okukozesa abo abanaaba bamenye amateeka ag'obukulembeze oba okukola mu gavumenti. Eva mu constitution ya Uganda oba ssemateeka wa Uganda. Article 235A. Kubanga article egamba nti there shall be a leadership code tribunal. Nti walina okubeerawo kooti eno enaawozesanga abantu abanaaba bamenye leadership code of conduct. Kakati nga bwe munnyonnyodde eriko abantu bataano. Inspector General of Government amateeka gagamba nti bw'oba olina complaint yonna oba information yonna nti omuntu akozesezza office obubi oba alidde enguzi oba alina ebirabo byafunye mu bukyamu oba alina contract ze yagaba oba alina emirimu gy'akola ebweru nga gye gimuleetera okuwa abantu abo contract nga bino ebimbadde mwogerako ebya contract ya China ebintu ebyo ebimu ebinoonyerezebwako akakiiko ka COSASA. Kakati Inspector General of Government anoonyereza kakati n'akola finding n'agamba you breached the leadership code. Leadership code yagamba tolina kuwa bantu nga totendalinze. Tolina kuwa wa kika ky'omulimu nga taqualifyinga. Tolina kukola ABCD. You should avoid conflict of interest. Kakati okusinziira mu tteeka lino olina omulimu gwo olina okugufiirwa oba olina okuzza ebintu byewafuna mu bukyamu. Kakati ajja mu leadership code tribunal n'akola lipooti, alipoota eyo n'eryoka ekolebwako ne tuwozesa omuntu oyo ne tumuwa omukisa okwewozaako ne tulyoka tumuwa ekibonerezo ekimugyamu. Lulinga leadership code tribunal tennajja waaliwo nti IGG yatandika complaint yanoonyereza ate yeebeera kooti yasalawo n'agamba nkugobye. Naye okuva lwe twafuna omusango gwa lukyamuzi oba mugujjukira ogwo gwa lukyamuzi lukyamuzi yafeeringa okudeclaringa ebyobugagga bwe mu IGG n'awandiikira speaker nti lukyamuzi bamugye mu parliament. Era speaker ne bamugya mu parliament n'awandiikira electoral commission ne badeclaringa ekifo vacant. Kakati lukyamuzi n'agenda mu kooti. Kooti n'egamba nti nedda tosobola kubeera complainant nobeera investigator nobeera prosecutor nobeera judge at the same time. Walina okubeerawo akakiiko akogerwako constitution leadership core tribunal ekaba kawozesa gwe IGG ensonga z'obadde findings nezisalawo. So 2017 leadership code tribunal yateekebwawo naye akakiiko kabadde tekannateekebwawo. President mu mwaka 2020 yatulonda era okulayira tulayira nga 24 mwezi gwa July ne tutandika emirimu gyaffe mu mwezi gw'omunaana wali ku Lumumba Avenue Padre building akakiiko gye kali kooti gyeri systems zonna weeziri.
Okay. Katukwebaze Honorable Asuman Kingi. Nasibagendako wamuganda Nkura Fat naye ate abeko kyakubuuza. Let me first go back to Mr. Stephen Okirol briefly. Mr. Stephen Okirol, briefly, tell us the status of corruption in Uganda, because we should know where we are and know what we are fighting.
Yeah, you know, the Inspectorate of Government conducted what we call the National Integrity Survey, where we went asking people questions relating to corruption in the country. Our finding is that, you know, 8 out of every 10 people in Uganda, that is 80%. I don't know whether you could have been a respondent in that survey, but 80% do agree that corruption is on the increase. And, you know, about 6 out of every 10 people paid a bribe to get a service which they ordinarily should not have paid for. And currently, we also conducted a study about the cost of corruption, which you, in your preliminaries, you tried to hint on, that Uganda loses close to about 10 trillion.
10 trillion.
Yeah. So, I mean, that paints a picture of probably where we are and what we all need to do. Yeah.
Okay. So, Mkulu Arafat, twalako Honorable Tera tukumone Mr. Okirol.
Kyange kibadde kitono nnyo njala kusooka kubanga mwebaza okubanga asobodde okutunnyonnyola n'atuwa okuva n'obuddo obwa kooti eno egenda okuteekebwa okubanga ewozesa abakulembeze. Njagala asooke tunnyonnyolemu ku mugaso oba obuvunaanyizibwa bwa kooti eno mu kubanga bateekesa enkola mu kulwanyisa obuli bw'enguzi eri abo abakulembeze.
Omugaso gwa kooti eno guli nti okusookera ddala omuntu ajja kugamba nti nze bampala na buwalanyi. Ensonga lwaki IGG ayagala okungoba bangobye kubanga oli IGG eri yasalawo kyenkomeredde
okwekwasa.
Kakati tribunal y'abantu 5 obujulizi IGG abwanjula nebubeera evaluated. Ffenna abali ku kakiiko kano tuli balooya batendeke era tulina ebisaanyizo okubeera abalamuzi mu kooti enkulu. Kakati obujulizi obwo ne butunulwamu then omusango ne gusalibwa
mu bwenkanya. Ate ekirala kooti eno teri technical nnyo nti ziri kooti endala omuntu ayinza okukozesa technicality n'ava ku musango obulipo
bwe baga nti agize bw'ati naye yagusinze naye ffe we look at substantive justice era we can record evidence in any way we think is necessary so that we arrive at a substantive decision which is just and fair.
No.
So we are not bound strictly by the rules of evidence that bound other courts.
Okay.
We are a tribunal.
mwe mwawukanako kko
Yeah.
ku bujulizi obuleetebwa eri
So
musukkawo.
we are accessible. Ate for omuntu ayinza okujja represented or unrepresented. Ayinza okubeera ne lawyer we oba ayinza okujja nga talina lawyer we.
Okay.
Awoza mu lulimu lyonna lw'aba ayagadde. So we are very flexible as a court and accessible. We are people friendly as a forum, advocate and administer justice.
Okay. Over in your Honorable Asman Kingi. I'll go to Mr. Stephen Okirol briefly. I go back to you. I like going back to you. I don't know why. I've been reading here the new direction in the fight to eliminate corruption, giving corruption a face. What is that?
Yeah, you see, what we are trying to say, what the new management is coming up with after asking us that, well, whatever you have told us, we are not seeing the people. So where are the people? You know, you drive, when you are coming here, you are driving, okay? If you knock the border on the way, you know what happens. You'll be surrounded by borders. And they will want you to solve the problem.
There and there. They have their own court.
Yeah. If you stole a chicken in the village, you know, the villagers will come for you. And again, they will administer. They will not take you to Honorable Chi. No, they will sort you out because of the pain.
Okay.
You know? Because of the pain the citizen attaches to that. You know, the borders will surround you because you have touched their own. Because of the pain. They know their own has gone through. But if you stole government money as a government employee, yeah? $1 billion. A chicken costs maybe, if it's expensive, probably 50,000. But it's 25 or 30.
Okay.
And they will lynch you. But if you stole 1 billion from government, instead of making a road which is 8 meters, you make a road which is 6 meters.
Yeah.
And then you stole the difference. The public will praise you. You know, when you go to church or the mosque, you are going to donate. Maybe you will donate 5 million.
Cement.
You know, then you have a seat in front there. So the public will praise you and say, yes, you are our man. Simply because they are not understanding that that money is theirs. And that money, which is stolen, is the cause of the pain they go through. Because the road is narrow, you are going to have accidents, and then people are going to die. They don't understand that because it is not connected to them. So what this new approach is saying, that let us make people understand that the money which is stolen from government is theirs. It is the reason that there are no drugs in hospitals, the roads are narrow or they are bad. So then where does that money go? You see, when a public official steals that money, it doesn't take it to heaven. You see that money in the lifestyle of the public servant. He's driving these high-end vehicles, maybe you want to call it a V8 or whatever, a Hammer, whatever you want to call it, okay? And then they will construct mansions like this one. I mean, like Honorable have said, if I am earning 3 million in government, what is the miracle that I must have to construct a building like this one, the one we are sitting on? So the face of corruption is the lifestyle of a public servant which does not match with his known source of income from government. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
It is those powerful vehicles. We take our children outside to the UK international schools paying $10,000 per term. You know, it is the vehicles we are driving, the apartments, the shopping arcades we own as public officials. But so we are saying the public should be concerned that once you're a public official, they have a right to know that the money you are using in your lifestyle is not at their cost. Okay? So that is what we mean by giving corruption a face, so that people should start asking. Even when you give 5 million in charge, when the pastor or the reverend is praying, he will say, God, if this money has been stolen, please let this servant of yours repent and take it back, other than praising you. You know, that is what we mean by giving corruption a face.
Thank you very much, Mr. Okero, for that. Before the commercial break, before we go to a commercial break, Mr. Asumani, Honorable Asumani Kingi, kanonja mbani sawa kaiso speedily, then tuende kumula mtukomu wa timu kura rafat na yatu vge mko. Honorable, mukola kumisango ja chikachi aba tribunal. Necho okubiri ochigate wamu nti enkolagana ya mwene ofisi ya IGG n'ebitongole ebirala ebirwanyisa buli bwenguzi eriitya bigatira awo tumulemuko.
Emisango gyonna egikwata ku nguzi tugiwozesa kubanga Leadership Code Act erimu buli kimu ekikwata ku misango egy'enguzi. Okozesa obubi ofiisi yo, okufuna ebirabo mu bukyamu, okwegaggawaza, oba mukoze tenda ne mugigaba mu mancoolo, byonna ebyo byakozesa bubi ofiisi. N'okucunya abakozi. For example, mukozi, especially abakyala, sexual harassment, for example, favoritism, sectarianism, ebyo byonna bimenya amateeka mu Leadership Code Act. But emisango egyo gyonna IGG bw'amala okuginoonyerezaako n'akola conclusion nti wamenye etteeka akawaayiro gundi ng'aleeta lipoota waffe. Kaakati gyegyo emisango gye tuwozesa ne tugaba ebibonerezo. Ebibonerezo mulimu okugobwa ku mulimo, mulimu okudimotingibwa, mulimu okuweebwa warning oba okulabulwa, mulimu bw'obanga weegaggawaza mu ngeri enkyamu okuba nti ebintu by'ofunye mu gavumenti mu bukyamu oba mu ngeri ya corruption biddizibwa gavumenti, mulimu okuga nti ojja kumala myaka 10 nga tokola mulimo gwonna mu gavumenti. Byonna ebyo kooti yaffe ebituukako. Tetukola mulimo gwonna oba tetuwosa muntu yenna nga IGG tatuwadde report. So ffe tuli ku end of this process. Era ebitongole byonna ebinoonyereza ku nguzi kubanga na IGG akozesa CID, akozesa Finance Intelligence Authority, akozesa Internal Security Organization, oluusi ne External Security Organization kubanga sente ezimu zitwalibwa bweru. Kakati ezo
ziterekwa bweru eyo gye bazikweka.
Ziba bazikweka bweru. Kakati nga mwami Kiro byabadde agamba omuntu alina abaana basomera London musomero buli tamu basasula $5,000,000. Eyo information tulina gifuna bweru. IGG bw'amala ogifuna n'agiteeka mu alipooti n'aleeta omusango nti gundi okusinziira mu ngeri gye yeeyisaamu esente ezo sizaalaali nga boogera abalala. So netumubonereza ng'amateeka bwe galagira. That's how we work with other agencies.
All right.
No, I would have liked to give a rejoinder there, except briefly. The language barrier is not clicking. But the point is, like Honorable Asumani said, you know, once we are saying we are looking at your lifestyle, Senyoando.
Yes.
We say, you tell us you're a public servant. You know, you earn a U scale. Maybe you too. Let's say you one, maybe special. Now, but you own this building here. How many stories are here?
Like these are like 3 or 4.
Even more, I think. Yeah, so you own this building here. So we are saying, you tell us, you will have declared. We expect that during, as a leader or as a public servant, you are supposed to submit declarations to the Inspectorate of Government. So we shall retrieve, if a public official, if a citizen says, by the way, Noah owns this property here, but he's a public servant, we suspect. Is he really getting that from his salary? then we shall retrieve your declaration and
Okay.
say, did you declare this property?
Okay.
And then we ask you, okay, tell us how you managed to put it up. If you are not, if we are not satisfied, then we shall say, okay, now you go and prove your innocence at
the court
the tribunal.
All right.
Then we submit our report to the Leadership Court Tribunal. You will now go and defend yourself there.
Okay.
Then the Leadership Court Tribunal will take an appropriate decision on the basis of your submissions to them.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stephen Okello. Munafatwa tujja tumulamu katonda nnyo nnyini ddala. Tulina Mr. Honorable Asman Kingi yatuusedde waali Deputy Chairperson Leadership Court Tribunal. Ate ne Mr. Stephen Okello, Director Research, Education and Advocacy at the Inspectorate of Government. Jukira nti nze nno wasimene mukulu Arafat Musuku. Tukoma munafa tulaba mukulu Arafat ajja kuba ate era abuuza Honorable ekibuuzo ekisooka ate era n'ekibuuzo ekyokubiri ajja kuba kibuuza Mr. Stephen Okello. So please sigala ng'okyali ku STV, one of the first show.